As the 2024 US presidential election rapidly approaches, new polls reveal an incredibly close race between former President Donald Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris. In 6 out of 7 critical swing states, they are either tied or within a razor-thin margin. These battleground states, Arizona, Georgia, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Nevada, and North Carolina, are pivotal for determining the outcome of the election, making the competition between Trump and Harris even more intense. In Pennsylvania, for example, Trump and Harris are neck and neck, with polls showing varying results depending on the polling organization. An Emerson College poll reports a tie, while other polls give Harris a slight edge or show Trump in the lead by a narrow margin. Similarly, Michigan is just as competitive, where polls show both candidates sitting at 50%. Meanwhile, in Wisconsin, Harris has a slight lead, but it's still too close to call. Arizona is another state to watch closely. Trump is leading by a thin margin according to some polls, but the numbers keep shifting. Harris and Trump each command about 50% of voter support, with a slight swing in favor of Trump in certain surveys. Interestingly, the Fox News poll highlights how Harris's lead among key demographics, such as women and Hispanic voters, has eroded since the summer. While she previously enjoyed a substantial lead in these groups, Trump's support has grown, making the state a true toss-up. Georgia, a traditionally red state that flipped blue in 2020, shows Trump ahead by 1 to 4 points, depending on the poll. Despite Harris making gains with young voters, Trump is still favored among rural voters and those without college degrees, giving him an advantage in this crucial state. Even Nevada, where Democrats have typically performed well, remains a dead heat. Polls have consistently shown both Trump and Harris tied, making the state another major battleground. North Carolina, which Trump won in 2016 but was closely contested in 2020, is just as tight, with both candidates polling around 50%. Polling averages give Harris a slight national lead of around 2 points, but in the swing states that matter most, the race is far from settled. Harris is performing well among younger, non-white, and female voters, but Trump continues to enjoy strong support from rural, suburban, and independent voters. Additionally, there is significant indecision among some voters, which could swing the outcome in either direction as election day nears. With just a few weeks left before the election, both candidates are vying to tip the balance in these key battleground states. The race is shaping up to be one of the most competitive and unpredictable in recent memory, with neither candidate holding a definitive advantage. Both campaigns will be focusing heavily on these states, as they could ultimately decide who takes the White House in 2024. Stay subscribed for more videos.